They're dead.
Oh god, there's a legendary one here
There's
too.
legendary.
I'm right behind you, Max boy.
Was drinking water and stuff. I needed water. Woder.
Woder. Yeah, you guys.
Aqua.
You guys heard about Neely boy?
Yeah, he got
Neil
accused
DeGrasse.
of a sexual assault, or no, it's not sexual assault. What was it?
There's 3 accusations, and one of them's of rape 30 years ago. The other 2 are like weird, kind of, just like weird stuff. Which it's like,
On the one hand, that really sucks. 'Cause I liked him. I mean, I like him. It definitely impacts my opinion of him. But I'm also not surprised because he's old, and a lot of old men, like, that was part of the culture. That's why there's a problem. That's why
Yeah.
it's disgusting. That's why the Me Too movement is a thing. 'Cause it's women finally being like, no, you guys have been doing this, like, all of you, for a really long time. That's that.
sure. The only issue I have with it is like, it's weird because 2 of them he basically, how to put it, like, they're all kind of like very much he said she said type scenarios, and it's like you don't want to dismiss people coming forward with that stuff, but at the same time, you know, I don't know if it's fair if you can just take someone at their word with no evidence. And like, how do you have evidence for that, right? That's hard, you know.
Yeah, especially from like 30 years ago or something.
Yeah, and
Yeah, it's hard for sure, and that's what the argument's been about the entire time. But now that it's Neil deGrasse Tyson, should we treat him differently than fucking, like, can't think. What? Well, I was gonna say Cosby, but I mean, at least Cosby is, you know, was date raping with drugs and shit. So, and like a lot of people. So, I don't know.
sure. And
But
like,
on the, like, he said she said thing, like, for the longest time we've been doing nothing for people that have said. So can we try it the other way?
well, sure, but
You know?
the other way can't just be like guilty until proven innocent, though. So there has to be like some sort of. I don't think you can just. Not to say you can't just take girls at their word, like. But like, people are shitty, people lie, women are people, so women are gonna lie. That's not to like just completely dismiss all women who come forward with this stuff, because like you said, Z, like, this shit's been going on for a long time, and most women don't come forward because they're scared to, and because, you know, like, I guess take Neil deGrasse Tyson out of it, like, specifically, just like powerful men in general, like powerful men who are bosses, who are famous or whatever. Like, that's the reason women don't come forward. So, but then you still need to like go through the process, I think. So I don't know what the good middle ground is. I don't know.
My justice should be had. Like, obviously, like, if you fuck up and there's any way to serve justice, that's important. But I find the more important thing is the public shaming and the public outcry for this type of behavior. And that, like, even the people that you, like, idolize have faults, and they should be held to the same scrutiny as anyone else that would commit that act. I'm in the fucking middle of
Sure, but like, shouldn't we recognize that there are tiers to everything? Like Bill Cosby, for example. Like, Bill Cosby is different than let's see. Like, I don't know if you guys heard what happened, like the stuff with Aziz Ansari, for example, or Louis C.K. Like, those,
Oh yeah, Louis C.K. I don't know about Aziz, but
like, those are all different, and I don't think it's right to treat them like Bill Cosby should be in
Right.
jail. He should go away forever. Like, I don't know if it's fair that, like, Aziz Ansari should go away forever. You know what I mean? It just sounds
Well, yeah.
like. So that's my only like criticism of that. Just not that you don't believe women, but like sometimes.
Oh, I died.
Oh no!
I shot a car next to me and
Oh,
blew up all the
oh,
other
oh.
cars.
Are you
Was
are
it
you the
true
real
death?
dead?
Yeah, I'm really dead.
Yeah, I saw you go flying.
There are tiers to it, and I think it is treated differently. I don't think that's a problem.
Sure, but well, Aziz Ansari, for example, he's lost his show, he's lost, and he's just like kind of disappeared. And from the particulars of that, it just kind of sounded like a shitty bad date. It didn't sound like he was date raping and drugging people.
Well, no, but that is a type of grooming that a lot of women are subjected to as well. Again, like if he didn't do anything wrong, he shouldn't be, like, there should be no justice, but also that type of behavior should be shamed, because that's something that I've had to deal with, something that, like, multiple women have to deal with. People, like, guys don't know how to take no for an answer. So yeah, I mean, it sucks, but it also, like, that's just how far it's gotten and how quieted women's voices have been until now. I don't know. I don't really want to take this there. I don't want to get super serious. But I just feel like it's time for the narrative to change. And it just sucks that people that we like in Hollywood are taking kind of a public eye on it when it's like more often, like, your bosses should be taking more of a hit than celebrities. Like, people who are actually in power over people.
Sure. Yeah, I know. I don't mind talking about this shit. I think I like to spitball.
Also, I don't want to say you're guilty until proven innocent. I don't believe in that type of justice. Also, just, I know I said I didn't want to talk about it. When they do collect evidence of rape and stuff with rape kits, there are a backlog, and they are not pushed through the Justice Department.
Now, is that now who's the? Okay, yeah, that's true, but that's just a clear problem with our justice system in general. Like,
Well, it's the law enforcement.
yeah, our whole law enforcement, like, I don't think they're necessarily doing their job, but
But it's the same problem.
yeah, no, absolutely.
We're not going to process these because she's lying.
Yeah,
And it's not worth it.
it's true. But at the same time, like, should we go 360 and then just treat everybody guilty because our police aren't doing their job? Like, it's just changing who the victim is ultimately. In some cases, at least. Like,
Yeah.
ultimately, our system should be trying to find out, like, making the only victim is the person who actually was the victim, not a victim of our actual system. People shouldn't be a victim of our system. Like, you shouldn't be able to lie and make someone a victim through our system. Anyway, are we going west still, or what are we doing?
Southwest.
Okay. Z?
Yo, deep talk tonight. Deep talk, guys. I like it. I like it. No, it's interesting.
Comfortable.
Well, can I? I'm gonna ask you anyways. Can I ask you how come?
Oh, why it makes me uncomfortable?
Yeah. Like, well, friends here, safe space.
Yeah, and it's just I have very feminist points of view, and we've gotten to a society level now where even feminists don't want to call themselves feminists. Do you guys believe in equal rights? Like, by all means, you are feminists, but you won't say you're feminist, and you'll cite that feminists have tainted the word feminist, and it's just,
I wouldn't say feminists have tainted the word feminist. I'd say radicals have tainted the word feminist.
Well,
I'd say that people
That's my
have.
point.
I also would say that the name in general is a misconception. Like people take misconceptions because of the name itself, which is unfortunate. But you know, that's how people fucking are.
And that's not what where I'm getting at. I'm just saying, like, friends. Especially, I have a lot of guy friends, being a gamer, and a lot of guy friends don't understand. Oh my God, there's a cute little cat.
Good talk.
Juliet!
It's not irradiated. You.
Oh wait, it's fine. It's an immortal cat.
Fucking Mr. Bigglesworth, man.
Guys, don't kill him. Here's the
we can't even.
painting of him.
We can't even hurt him though. It's a
Oh, I
vampire
can't
cat.
fucking hit him. Not being able to hurt him is different than me being shit at aim.
You shot
Yeah,
it.
he's
Oh,
dead.
okay. Never mind.
Oh my God.
Zaya, don't come over here.
I hate you guys.
Zaya, so
No,
I
okay, so my point is that, like, guys that I'm with don't understand how they are participating in, like, oppression of women, like the get back in the kitchen comments, or like the judging women's bodies, like things that like you don't really recognize as being like, oh, that's sexist. It's not outright sexist, but it's still like aiding in how I think about myself, and that's just something that you guys don't know. And I've tried bringing up to friends before, and it just starts conflict, and so I've just learned to like choose my battle, and this is not a battle I choose. This is not a big deal. So
sure. I think
it makes me just not want to talk
I think
about
the issue, like some of the pushback you might get, is just like, I know for me personally, like I just don't like people telling me what I can and cannot say, and that just kind of goes back to who I am as a person. So when someone's like, "Oh, you can't make that joke," I kind of want to make it twice as bad, you know. But like, I think there's a big difference between language and action, and I think, you know, you're right when you say, "Hey, you shouldn't joke. You shouldn't make jokes like that." Like, "Oh, get back in the kitchen," because yeah, it's kind of sexist and objectifying. But I think
Well, what's awful about it is when someone makes a good point, and that's your comeback is, oh, you're just getting back to the kitchen. It's basically you trying to break down their entire
sure
argument into, oh, you don't know anything. You should just go away.
Yeah, and that's
And
not even a funny
that's
joke.
sexist. Well, yeah, but that's how it ends up being used, and then people use that. Oh, I was just joking, and they use that as a cover.
Agreed. I absolutely agree with that.
Yeah,
but
that's where it goes often, is like they make the sexist joke, and then guys that under like, oh.
If you're gonna be sexist and you're gonna
I
make a
got you.
joke, it has to be funny. And if you're not funny with your joke, then you're just being sexist.
Even if you're being funny, it still is internalized by the women that
That's
are
true.
laughing at your joke.
That's true.
It's still made a part. Joking that like some girl looks like slut, and then laughing at, even if you're laughing like, haha, that's sexist. Like, it's, I had better examples when we were friends with these kind of people. We've like distanced ourselves from them so they don't do it, right? Like,
We don't talk to them.
we don't talk to them, so I can't like. I used to have tons of examples of things that they would say that like they're totally thinking that they're joking, and it was just not coherent.
no, yeah, no,
I would try to like
I totally know
bring
what
that
you
up
mean.
to them, and like, and it was something that they could not comprehend. And it was
And
really
they-
hard for me to
and-
try to explain it to them.
And they'd get offended. It's like you were being offensive just a minute ago. Now you're being offended because I'm saying that you should probably like tone it down. Like, fuck
Also,
off.
I don't mean to cut you off. I'm sorry.
That's fine. Whatever.
I just, on the like not telling you what to say thing, say what you want to say. Like, whatever. I'm gonna be offended because I have that right to be offended. And
Sure.
I'm not, like, don't be offended that I'm offended.
Yeah.
That's a circle jerk, and it's gonna make me offended that you're offended. I'm offended. You
well,
know?
so, and I can only speak for myself, of course, but like, I value my friendship with you, so I don't want to offend you. So I will try to not say things that offend you. So if someone's gonna just be like, "Oh, fuck you, you get offended by too much easy shit," then that's them sort of just valuing their shitty joke over your like feelings, I guess, for lack of a
Oh
better
yeah,
word.
that's how I interpret it too, and that's how I internalize it. And
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
fuck.
anywhere around here, Zaya, you want to build your house would be a good spot.
This is a dilapidated town. This is not
Well,
Gator
in the-
style.
In the hills
Or Z
somewhere, yeah.
style.
in the hills somewhere around here.
Better timestamp.
What's up?
Real name.
We didn't say a real name, did we?
You just did.
No, whatever.
We did? What? Who said your real name?
I
She
did.
said her own name. It
Last
doesn't
name?
matter, that.
No.
No.
I was making a joke.
I'm so offended by your joke. It's not funny.
Clearly.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, some of the people who yell snowflake are like the biggest snowflakes of all. They're just snowflakes about shit that they're snowflakey about. It's really weird.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's that irony. Ugh.
It hurts my fucking. It makes my insides hurt. Yeah. Because they don't even realize that yeah. It's like people are so unaware of themselves. It's like that whole like turning. It's like that Christianity thing too that we've been talking about, like the hypocrisy, like not being able to see your own actions and how they contradict your your core
Point.
beliefs.
Yeah. I have so much weight. What am I carrying?
There's a salvage thing right here, dude.
Every time I think that though, I think exactly like, oh well, I'm annoyed that they're annoyed that I'm annoyed. Like, this is just escalating.
Well, yeah, you're not wrong, but
It's important to. You just said, like, it's important to see where you're being.
yeah, you're not
hypocrisy.
wrong, and we are, and we're saying that, but it still pisses me off that people are mad that I'm mad. Like, just let me be mad about it, and we can at least have a conversation about it instead of you just being mad that I'm mad about it.
Yeah.
Also, I think, and now obviously this is just going to be my opinion on this, but I think for me, like, I value humor and comedy so much that I think that it should be able to transcend, like, you know, because a lot of comedy is like victimizing someone, and
Yeah.
so I don't think there's an inherent right that we have to not be offended. So like I think it's important to look at when, like, we talk shit all the time and we say fucked up things, and you know the thing that is important with us is that we know we're just kidding, and we don't, like Tiki the other day will say, like, he said, and we all laughed, and it's like, I know Tiki doesn't hate gay people, and I know Tiki's not actively like trying to oppress the rights of gay people. So is it okay if we, you know, I guess we shouldn't say that word, right? But the way he's, just the context of the way he said it, like, we all laughed. So are we all,
I think
do we
context
all
is
hate
important.
gay people now? Like, I don't.
No,
Well-
it's definitely context, and it's that it was comedic timing and everything, and it was funny enough to make it worth it.
Well, and it was still
But-
offensive for us to laugh.
Oh,
And it was
yeah.
offensive to say. Like, it doesn't mean that we're bad people.
Mhm.
It means that we laughed at something that was offensive, and we were being offensive. There's just a problematic like attitude about people, and it's not necessarily something that you have to avoid in order to be like the best person possible and the most like worthy of anything. I think that everyone has a little bit of that, like,
I
you're gonna
think
laugh at fucked up shit, you're gonna say fucked up shit.
I think the key point is we know it's fucked up, and it's not like we use it as our part of our vocabulary. Because, as in my opinion, saying is the same as saying the N word or anything, just because it's been used in an oppressive way for so long against gay people that I don't think it's right to use it, especially around gay people. It's very, you know, like it's basically harking back to people throwing gay people in the fire. They weren't worth anything. Let's burn them.
Yeah.
So is it really like, you know?
Just because it was used in a joke doesn't make it not offensive. But just because it's offensive doesn't mean you can't laugh.
Shit. By the way, that whole time we were talking, someone was watching us and was talking shit, and now they're gone. And it's sad. Oh, someone else is watching us now. Levi Team J, and he says, "I like the comedy. Preach the word." We gonna preach the word, brother. We gonna preach all day.
Jesus.
I'm literally banging on bongos. This isn't a bongo. This is tambourine.
Big difference.
Oh, Max, Enclave Hellfire Trooper, before he left, because we weren't talking to him, said that you're a guy talking and he sounds like he never hit puberty and now he pretends to be a girl. I don't know what that means. Or maybe he was talking about Zaya. I don't know. But you know what? He's an Enclave. He's an Enclave Hellfire Trooper, and that means he's dead because I killed all of them in Fallout 3. So fuck off.
Cool.
That's pretty funny. It's funny because if it's me, I also think I sound like a man who hasn't hit puberty. But also, if it's Max, it's really ironic to me because when I first met Max, I thought his voice was very like deep and sultry, and I really liked it.
Hey,
So,
Maxipad.
You're not the first chick that says that she's like my voice.
Yeah, it probably was talking about you, Zaya. Because, yeah, Max, you got a nice deep voice.
Oh yeah, boy.
So you just assumed I was a dude. Wait, okay, hold on. I think this is really funny now.
Where are we going with your? Are you going all the way down there to make your house?
I don't know. You told me to go into the woods, so I
Well,
went into the
go
woods.
into find a spot to build your house. Fuck, Clay.
It's fucking ugly here. I don't want it.
Okay, then.
What about up here by the actual station? You ran the wrong way, Zaya. You ran into the woods the wrong way. God damn it. Oh, ooh. Where's Tiki?
Overcome.
Where's Tiki when we need him? God damn it. I almost broke my legs. Ow! Bad touch, sir. Bad touch. For real though, Zaya, this way on the other side of the station is probably a little prettier than the way you went. Little prettier. Fucking armor. You broke my fucking armor. Fucking. Oh shit. Alright, you want a box, bro? No, don't touch him, Max. I mean, you can touch him. Me and him are boxing. Got his hands up. Come on, bitch. Oh. Come on. Yeah, that's what I thought, bitch. That's what I thought. Oh, yeah? Okay. Alright. Yeah. What's up? Come on. Oh, fuck. Oh, no? Okay. Alright. Yeah! Get fucked.
How do you switch to your fists?
19 years. 19 years you're gonna outbox me. Fuck off. What?
I said, how do you switch to your fists?
Oh, you just unequip your weapon. Go into, like, yeah, you'll have to go into your weapon menu.
You have to go into your weapon menu.
Yeah, unless, I don't know how to bind, like, I don't know if you can actually bind unarmed to, like, your weapon wheel.
Oh, nice.
See, how you doing? Have you found a new spot for your home?
I'm teleporting to the thing. Also, I'm trying to see him I'm trying to read the dude who called me.
He's gone, Z.
Yeah, he's
Said
gone.
He's gone. Long gone.
He's gone. Oh, let's see. Levi Team J says, you know about the free fat man. I don't know about the free fat man. What the hell is that? You guys know about the free fat man? Maybe he's talking about the gun?
What that man is, man.
And there's a bunch of super mutants over here. Oh. Oh, Lord. Oh.
Just 3, man. No big deal. NBD, boy.
That's usually the amount you run from.
Well, I mean, if they're shooting rockets at me, go get fucked.
You wanna go? This is like Forest creative mode. We just hit each other all day. Can't hurt each other.
It's like 20 levels higher than me.
Apparently, the PvP in this game is fucked up. So where like lower levels are incentivized, like, or do more damage, do more scaled damage.
Oh, cool.
Suffering. Oh wait, nope.
There's a over.
Journal? Yeah, we got that journal a while ago.
I just picked it up.
Levi team, no, I don't know about the free fat man. Where is it? Where is it? Tiki has one.
Your secrets.
That's the free fat man.
What are you implying? Are you saying that he's chubby?
What? No. Let's see. He's a
'Cause
little.
you said that joke a few times now.
He's a thick fellow. He's a little thick fellow. He's let's see. He probably weighs as much as I do, but he's like an inch or two shorter.
Wait, who?
Tiki.
Oh yeah, no, he's a big guy.
Yeah,
He's like a fighter wrestler, big dude.
Yeah,
I know,
he's a
but like
thick
you
fellow.
make him sound like he's fat or something.
No, I mean he's a thick motherfucker. He's not. No, he's not fat. No, the dude. The thing with Tiki is he's extremely deceptive. Like physically, like you kind of look at him and you're like, oh, you can't do shit. But then like he's punched you in the face already, and you're like, oh, okay. So, but yeah, no, he doesn't look that in shape, if that makes sense. But he is. Especially if he takes his shirt off. Wow, this is getting really gay, but that's okay. Nothing wrong with that. But like he's a thick, solid dude.
It's only gay if you're uncomfortable. Then maybe you need to do some soul searching, yeah?
I mean, I'm getting a massage from a dude in a couple of days, so
So, soul searching, man.
I'm gonna shut
the
the
best
door on that
massage
grenade.
alive.
It probably will be. Actually, I don't know. That little Thai chick where you guys are, she was fabulous. No happy ending or anything.
I still don't want to be here.
Okay,
Kinda
so
sad.
where are we going?
I'm just gonna place it down and then.
You don't have to be here. You don't need to listen to him.
Yeah, no.
Where do you want to be?
Yeah, this whole region looks like this. So if you're not a fan of the ash heap,
There's like up. I just made a new waypoint up by the Nuka-Cola factory, maybe. What else is there? Clancy's up here. Maybe up by Fault 76 is up there.
Why don't we do the Lewisburg station?
okay. We can
Okay.
make our way there back on foot. Discover shit on the way.
Sure.
Take it slow.